Okay guys, here I am here with a video on how to drift something with four wheels. And yes, I'm doing it with a ATC 200S 3-wheeler, which means I am not going to be able to actually drift, but I will give you the methods. And it's also got no rear brakes, so I can't lock up the back tires, get it sideways, and then hammer down, you know? But I'll do the best I can with this machine. Got a helmet on. So one of the methods that I would do, depending on how fast you're going and all that, depending on your mood, if it's a manual or an automatic or a semi-auto, you come into the corner, right? You let off the gas, pull in the clutch, stomp the brakes, get it into a slide, and then flip the throttle, dump the clutch, and counter steer. So that's one method. Another way, if you don't really want to cheat, is called weight transferring. So this works best with machines with suspension, but is what weight transferring is. So you're going around a corner this way, right? You're on a straightaway, you're supposed to go that way, but you want to drift that way, you know? So you actually point it this way, get all the weight over to this side, and then you quickly stab the gas and turn this way. So you go from turning this way, get all the weight on this side, and then you counter steer. And counter steering is basically when the rear end is kicked out sideways and you keep it straight, you know? See if I can do this. So I'm going around a corner, right? And the machine is cocked this way. So is what you want to do is if the corner is going this way and you're drifting, you don't just point the wheel straight, you want to counter steer. So when the rear end's going out this way, you want to keep the front wheel or wheels where you want it to go. That's called counter steering. All right. So there's a couple of methods there, and I don't really have a phone mount, so I'll see what I can do here. So she's gonna want to start. Again, I'm gonna be doing this with one hand. So let's see if I can manage to do this with one hand. So the corner's that way, right? So you want to turn this way, get all the weight shifted over to this side, and then pitch it sideways, even though that was not just pitching it sideways, you know? So that's basically what counter steering does, or weight transfer. So if you want a weight transfer, see how I kind of got it? See how right there I got it, got all the weight on this side, and then I quickly whipped it over to this side. That will kick the rear end out around this corner, and then you got to counter steer around it. So that's weight transfer. Another method is come into this corner, stomp the brakes right about now, get the rear end sliding, and then let off the brakes and mash the gas, and then get it sideways while you're sideways and counter steer in the direction you want. So that's basically do it in a certain way, but you know, it takes time. So yeah, so you on this corner, you would actually turn this way, get all the weight transferred over here, and then quickly turn it into the corner that you want and mash the gas and no, it'll do that. So that's weight transfer. Or you just flat out got so much power that you just floor it and the rear end kicks out sideways and you pitch it sideways, you know? Pitching it sideways. So that's how that works out. Alright. There's a little lesson on how to drift. Even though I wasn't really able to. Because it's a 3-wheeler and it's got big old knobby tires on it. So, bye. Have a nice day.